on me. Jesus Christ, man. Okay, is it just straight up Totem Mimikyu now for the next fight? Totem Togedemaru, then Guzma. Okay, so I get like 5 encounters right now, yeah? Oh, fucking K. Alright. Buquaphilus. Buquaphilus. Sure, buddy. Okay, that is a fucking based-ass shiny. Holy sh... Why does it look like pepperoni pizza? With mold. The Badger 1240. I cannot explain, but Bruxish is definitely British. Oh, I can explain. It's the teeth. Okay. Love that. Hope it's Regenerator. Absolutely fucking based. Oh, Wish Regenerator fucking Audino. How sick is that? Pretty good. What do you think is the most broken ability in Pokemon? Probably Drizzle. By Anna Tide. The thing is, like, it's really hard to say what the most broken ability is in a vacuum because the abilities are always attached to a certain Pokemon. Like, in theory, Huge Power is an insane ability, right? But it's only attached to certain Pokemon. I just think, like, overall generations and, like, with the Pokemon that it's attached to, like, I think Drizzle is just... Like, the best ability in the game is probably Wonder Guard, but... That's only, that ability only exists because it's attached to a certain Pokemon, right? I think it doesn't really make sense to just rate the ability in a vacuum. Who's this Kingler from? Krabby from? Sean CC. The thing is, like, Intimidate isn't really broken, it's just very useful. Like, I'm also always, like, talking from, like, specifically a Nuzlocke perspective. Like, if you're talking about, like, competitive Pokemon, it, like, super depends on the format that you're playing too, right? It's just really hard to answer a question like that because it always depends on what, like, is Speed Boost really broken in singles and for competitive, kinda, but only if it's attached to, like, a Blaziken? Like, it's not really that good on, like, Ninjask, right? Like, I don't know, it's just a weird question to truly answer. But I don't know, Drizzle stands out to me because Drizzle almost, you could attach Drizzle to, like, a tier Pokemon, and in certain gens, it would still be broken. Like, I'm pretty sure I talked to Wolfie about this when we hung out at, the international tournament thing, and I think he said that, like, overall, like, recent VGC formats, like, Incineroar is probably, like, the best Pokemon. I don't want to, like, put words in his mouth. That might have been not his exact phrasing, but I want to say we talked about the fact that it's, like, by far the most represented one. How many years do you think until Pokemon starts reducing triple typings? I don't think they will do that. There might be, like, one Pokemon that has, like, an ability that basically gives it a third typing or something, but I don't think they're ever actually going to introduce it as a mechanic. It would get way too stupid. The thing is, like, it's like actually an accessibility thing, right? Like, not in, like, the just, like, the game has to be understandable to kids. And I think, too, double typing is pretty understandable. Triple typing gets way too complicated. You ever worked in the service industry? Nope. Never had a real job in my life, my friend. Have you ever attempted a solo run of a game with a really weak Pokemon? Yeah, that was, like, initially some of the first stuff that I did on my channel. It was, like, Rattata no-death solo runs and stuff like that. That's how I, like... That's how my channel got started. In fact, I did a no-death solo run with an Alolan Rattata of Sun and Moon when they came out. Can you imagine how painful that was? I was playing on a 3DS with a capture card. I didn't even have speed up. And I was grinding, like, levels. And with, like, frequent resets, going through the fucking cutscenes every time again without speed up. Yeah, it was a great run, dude. I think the full VOD of the winning attempt of that is on the VOD channel, I think. I asked where you think someone should start when making hardcore Nuzlocke videos in stream. Would you start with challenge runs or is going right for hardcore Nuzlocks? Okay. Depends on what your goals are, my dude. I mean, I want to entertain people and have fun, but I won't lie, I would also like to grow an audience and get views too. Not the main focus, but it's definitely a part of it. I mean, those two goals might lead you to doing two pretty different things. If you want to grow as a content creator and like grow an audience and get views and shit, you need to start doing stuff that like nobody else is doing. You know, find a niche. But doing that might not be and then just get really good at that niche, whatever that is, whatever you identify that to be, which I obviously can't tell you what that is, because if I knew what that is, I'd be doing it. Or, well, I identify what the niche was 6.5 years ago and I started doing it. It's up to that. If you want to have fun, just do what's most fun for you, my dude. The entertainment will come from that. But if you want to have success with it, if you want to do it as a job, it's like a whole different beast. I mean, finding a niche doesn't mean figuring out what you are good at. It means finding out what like the market is missing. You can getting good is like, that just takes time. But you can get good at anything. Just spend a lot of time doing it. It doesn't really matter. Like, if you identify a niche, it doesn't really matter if you're good at that or not. It just matters if you have the motivation and the time to dedicate and the resources to dedicate to getting good at it, you know? Obviously, if you identify a niche, you always have to ask yourself the heart, or like the mind part, if you have an idea like that, is to figure out, is that niche there? Does that thing not exist because nobody's doing it? Or does that thing not exist because nobody wants to see it? That was what I was struggling with for the first 5 years of streaming and YouTube, is like, maybe this thing is just not something that people want to see. Maybe this is too niche. Maybe there's no audience for this here. And that's why, you know? Like, your local town might not have... Like, it might not have a shop that specializes in custom duck-engraved coffee cups. So that might be a niche, right? That might be a business opportunity for you to open a shop. But maybe that shop doesn't exist because nobody wants to fucking buy those cups, right? That's the hard part, I guess. Did you say it's more luck or skill? I mean, like, as someone who made it, quote unquote, I'm obviously biased into saying that it's like skill, and I think it is. But like any job in the entertainment industry, it's gonna come with a lot of fucking luck too. And I think anyone that denies that is like a little bit full of themselves. If Jaden Animations never decides to make a Nuzlocke video, then I'm never where I am now. And if that's not luck, I don't know what is. But obviously it took me a ton of skill and a ton of effort and work to get to the point where I could profit or capitalize on the fact that Jaden Animations did make that video. You need both. Let's go Bruxish here. I guess I don't really have a psychic move, huh? Let's go Fortress here. And like, it's also luck in a more meta sense, right? Like, the fact that I was born into a position where like I was able to fucking not have to work or pay rent while I was in college meant that I had a lot of fucking free time to invest into this that I otherwise wouldn't have had. And if I hadn't had that free time as capital, as an initial investment, I would have never been able to make it either. Like, I don't know, man. There's a lot that goes into it. I'm gonna fucking wipe to this stupid ass Golbat. It's unbelievable. Because I brought a shit ass team. Let's use regenerator here. Like, you also have to understand that what I did was really fucking reckless and stupid. The amount of time that I invested in streaming in YouTube while I was in college led me to almost failing my degree. And, like, taking way longer on it than I should have. I spent, like, 4 years getting a bachelor's degree. And I failed my first bachelor's thesis. And if my channel hadn't blown up, I would have had basically nothing. Because I also really didn't like that degree. I would have been insanely unhappy. So yeah, I don't know. It was like 5 years. I think I was 5 years into the bachelor's and didn't have it yet because I failed my thesis. I was 25. And remember, it was a bachelor's in something that I fucking hated, that I never ever wanted to work in. Okay. It's just straight up Togedemaru now, right? There's nothing before, there's no fucking... I don't even know how the trial fucking works, man, but... What is this place even called? Okay, I'm surely not gonna fail at this puzzle, guys. I can do this. Should recommend for someone who wants to play the first ever ROM hack. Probably try out Renegade Platinum, my dude. Thank you for the 13 gift subs, Sly Staller. We didn't hit the sub goal, but we'll do the coin flip after the trial. Appreciate it. Okay, I remember how this puzzle works. 1 second, guys. Sorry. Watch the Elika dance while I look at some things. Do the Elika dance IRL. I definitely remember how this puzzle works. Hold on. I can do this. I'm a goddamn fucking genius. Snooping as usual, I see. Okay. Wait, where do they even have to go? They just have to connect the two, right? Like this? No? Is that not what I have to do? Oh, they have to go across. Sorry. I forgot. Yeah, okay, I can do this, I can do this. I'm a goddamn fucking genius. Holy sh... My man's getting charged up. This is me after the subathon injecting fucking heroin into I couldn't think of anything funny. Like, this shit is just free, right? Am I crazy? I kind of want a Dragon Dance turn one to play around the spiky shield. Yeah, outplayed. So outplayed. Completely fine. Bulldoze it up. Okay, yeah, played me. Getting diced, getting diced. So I have no chance of catching up with this in speed, but that's fine. I just bulldoze this turn. Tank the bounce. Really, dude. Let's Dragon Dance this turn. Yep. I think I Dragon Dance again, because he's gonna bounce again, right? I can't Dragon Dance again because I'm tormented. I guess I will simply... I kind of don't want to kill the Skarmory because it has like no damage potential. The Deden is like way more scary because of Super Fang. The problem is, I guess I will Aqua Tail. Yeah. But I won't Aqua Tail the Skarmory slot. That's fine. Now I just don't get fully paralyzed, and I think that's just a win. I'm pretty sure he's still faster. Because I'm only +2 and I got paralyzed, right? Yeah. Crit. Didn't get fully parried though, easy. Should be a kill. So free. So unbelievably free. Insane how free this fight is, Jesus. No promotion allowed here? Who said that? That's not true. You can promote yourself all you want in my chat. It's just you're gonna get made fun of. Right, I don't have a fire move, huh? Ghost fire type doesn't give it any fire moves. Can we give it up for Game Freak, ladies and gentlemen? Can we give it up for a second? Give it up for Game Freak, guys. Give it up. You got Flame Charge TM literally right there. You're banned. I'm just kidding, you're right. I really don't like, or not really don't like, I don't really like, auto battlers that much. I don't know why. It's just like, it's just a little bit too little interaction for me. I need the part where I tell my dudes what to do. Like, turn-based is fine. But I need to tell the dudes what to do, you know? Do you kind of feel me? What the fuck, you play Evolve? Yeah, you tell your dudes what to do in Evolve. If not, there's just no skill. Oh, there's definitely a lot of skill to TFT and other auto battlers. I just don't like how that skill is expressed. Like, I don't know, it just doesn't give me the correct amount of dopamine. I don't know how else to explain it. Like watching them battle each other, I just don't get a lot out of that. It's not that it's too RNG focused, it's just the level of the way that I interact with my units is just not fun for me. The fact that it's only I'm buying them and I'm placing them. Like, even if I compare, like, the easiest comparison I can make is, like, Hearthstone and Hearthstone Battlegrounds. I like Hearthstone, I don't like Hearthstone Battlegrounds, and pretty much the only difference is, like, I like that I can tell my dudes where to attack. Like, that in its essence makes the difference for me. That's the only way I can explain it, is that I like to tell my dudes what to attack. Because that's, like, in an essence, in how you interact with the game, that is kind of the only difference between Battlegrounds and Hearthstone, kinda. Right? Anyway, you guys get to vote off 1-1 and then we get to do a coin flip. You know what my favorite character of the subathon is, actually? It's this fucking guy. He's been with us. for a while now. He's kind of grown on me, literally. Oh, well, before we do anything, you guys get to fucking vote. Okay, I'm not really sure where the mods. Any Yamato fans in chat? Mods bans this clown. Call Bernetto. Do you want me to call him right now? I have his number. Call him with. Do you want me to call him with speaker right now? Can I blame it on you, Joe? I'll do it if I can blame it on you. Will you back me up in the fact that I lost an odds on? Like you have to. If I'll do it if you tell him that I lost a 1 in 50 odds on for it. Let's do a 1 in 50. I'm picking 22. Do I have Matt's number? Oh, I think I might not have it actually. Sure hope this is actually him. Hey man, I was wondering if you reacted to the Alpha Rad video yet? Have you reacted to the Alpha Rad video yet?
Motherfucker, I'm just up.
So we need a poll in chat. So.
Are you serious?
Yes.
You can do this yourself. But I'm literally waiting on a phone call today, like whether or not I got a job, and I was like, I woke up being like, oh shit, this is it, and I was like, Jan fucking phoning me. I'm like, oh, for sake.
Listen, I lost a 1 in 50 odds on the Joe, and he wants me to tell you that he loves you. Okay.
Alright, I love him too.
Alright, get some more sleep. All right, I love you.
Take care, I love you too.
I feel so bad. I have no idea. I didn't put a timer down. I'm just gonna say. Stop the count, I guess. Okay, Audino's out. I can't actually believe that worked on you guys. I dropped that like so sneakily too. Like, oh yeah, Audino's gonna be on every team. I didn't say it was gonna be good. But yeah, thanks for that. All right, we gotta flip a coin now. Heads, we vote off 2 more. Tails, I hatch a new one. Easy. Easy clap. Okay, do I have any mods that can do the egg picking? So this is the hard part because because the mods have to tell me where the egg came from. And I have no way to find that out without spoiling me on the future eggs. Okay. That is definitely a very interesting one. From Duster Smash. Hidden ability with Tickle. What is the hidden ability on this? Unaware. Nice. Okay, I don't... Where the f do I fight Guzman now? What is my level cap, actually? Let's find that out first. 35. Okay, like Route 12, Blush Mountain, Ula Ula Beach, Route 13. Is that all after Guzma? Isn't Guzma the bad guy from Better Call Saul? I got a second Manscaped lawnmower for my face. I just use one for both, baby. What do you mean? Just like my 2-in-1 shampoo. Yep. I buy it because it's lemon flavor, lemon lime scented, and I like that. And that's all I use on my body. That and a stick of deodorant. That is a little bit more damage than I was expecting, but that also means that I do more with counter than I was expecting, which means we get the emergency exit out of him here. Guys, it's just soap. It's all just soap. Who cares? That is a pretty high amount of damage. I think I just killed this with Lichen Rock, right? Not like he ever bug buzzes or icy winds on the switch. Play around the crit here. First impression has priority, right? But Golisopod is so slow. It's +2, okay. So probably go through the 4E here. The Razor Shell was 30 damage, so it's 45 with crit. Let's keep that in mind. He went Razor Shell anyway, because he saw a kill. It wasn't 30 damage, it was more than that. I had leftovers recovery. Okay, at least first impression is offline now, so I should just be able to go to Kingler. I could have probably just used Excel Rock, huh? But I didn't know if I was dead to first impression, I guess. I probably wouldn't have been. Nice. Good shit on. I hate the UI of this game. I think it's quite cool, actually. I'm a pretty big fan of the UI in modern Pokemon games. I can't think of any that I hate. I even liked it in, like, Let's Go Eevee. I think they all look really clean. Except for Scarlet and Violet, could not care less. I wish they weren't coming out so I didn't have to play them when they came out. Blind Nuzlocke in it? Maybe. We'll see. It all it kind of depends on the game, right? Like, if it's like crazy like open world stuff, maybe it's just like straight up not gonna be like. I don't know. The Nuzlocke for like Legends Arceus was fucking shit, right? God, I fucking hated that game so much. Or like, I don't hate what it is. I hate playing it. Is the problem. It's a fine game for what it's supposed to be and for the people that it's supposed to, for the people that are supposed to play it. But I personally hated playing it. You did choose the worst possible way to play it. Well, otherwise I just wouldn't have played it at all. The only reason I didn't play it to enjoy it. I played it because I wanted to put a video about it on my channel. Which I didn't end up doing because it ended up being shit. But like, I would have also not enjoyed playing it as... What the fuck is this, by the way? What am I doing right now? What is happening? Want to try a different challenge? Couldn't come up with anything. Too lazy. I would have hated playing Legends Arceus just as much if I wasn't Nuzlocking it. I guarantee you.